Hey guys, Danny64 here, and if you look at the upload date of this video, it's my birthday! And one of the ways I love to spend my birthday is by playing some of my favorite games growing up. So I thought it'd be a fun idea to take a look at my top 10 favorite Pokémon Stadium 1 and Pokémon Stadium 2 minigames. The Pokémon Stadium series of games were created with the mindset of bringing Pokémon battles into 3D for the first time ever. But we're not here to talk about Pokémon battles because both of these games have their own minigames. There's a total of 21 minigames across the series, with 9 found in Pokémon Stadium 1 and 12 in Pokémon Stadium 2, and they feature a variety of Pokémon from both Kanto and Johto. So without further ado, here are my top 10 favorite Pokémon Stadium 1 and 2 minigames. Streaming Stampede. In this minigame, you'll play as either Cleffa or Igglybuff, and your task is to count the total number of the correct Pokémon that will appear across the screen. The only button you'll need is the A button to count Pokémon. There are a total of 5 rounds each, with a different kind of Pokémon to count and with a set amount of points you'll earn for the round. Count the total number correctly and you'll earn the maximum amount of points. If your count for the round is off by a few, you'll earn less points, and if it's way off, then you'll earn 0 points. The simplest minigame on this list, and I love it for the most simple reason: it's cute. And also, if you play against the CPUs, they're really dumb and will continue counting even when all the Pokémon have already passed by. Pichu's Power Plant. This minigame is a sort of successor to the Stadium 1 minigame Thundering Dynamo. In both games, the objective is to rapidly press buttons repeatedly to fill up your meter to win the game and shock your opponents. This time around, you all play as a different Pichu. Just like in Thundering Dynamo, you need to rapidly tap the A or B button depending on whichever corresponding bulb lights up. However, you'll also have to add a directional input on the D-pad along with repeatedly pressing the A or B button depending on the direction of the light bulb. I'm a big fan of minigames where you have to press a button rapidly because it's one of the few things in this world that I'm really good at. Sushi Go Round. In this game, you'll play as Lickitung and compete to eat as much as you can from a table that's rotating plates of various kinds of sushi. But just eating the most sushi won't guarantee you victory, as each different plate has a different price, and if you eat the same kind in a row, you'll score even more points. The Lickitung with the highest price amount of sushi consumed wins, but watch out for spicy foods or the green tea which will burn your Lickitung. This minigame is a perfect example of taking a Pokémon and building a game around its unique trait, and it results in a fun time with friends or with the computers if you're me. Furret's Frolic. I love Furret, you love Furret, everyone loves Furret. So it doesn't get better than a minigame where you all play as a Furret, where the goal is to bump various kinds of Pokeballs into your corner. Sounds easy, but the other players will actively try and stop you from scoring into your area. Each type of Pokeball will earn you a different amount of points depending on its model. So a standard Pokeball will score you 1 point, and a Master Ball will score you 5 points. Even if you don't know what kind of Pokeball is better, each ball will be a different size, so the bigger it is, the more points you'll earn. Perfect for Pokemon fans who are not consumed by brain rot. And here's a Danny fun fact: the map is shaped like a D-pad, so that'll help you know where to move your Furret. Dig, dig, dig. In this minigame, you'll play as Sandshrew, where the goal is to be the first to dig all the way down towards an underground well by alternatively pressing the L and R buttons as fast as you can. But don't press them at the same time or Sandshrew will stop digging. Not much more to say for this game. Most of the Stadium 1 minigames are all pretty simple and straight to the point. But look how cute Sandshrew is when he wins. Clear Cut Challenge. Bug lovers rejoice. In this game, you'll either be assigned as a Scyther or Pinsir, and you'll be tasked with cutting a log as close to the marked white line as you can. A perfect cut will earn you the maximum of 20 points, and the further from the line you cut, the less points you'll earn. However, if you cut above the white line, you'll start to lose points. Whoever has the most points after 5 rounds wins. Around the 2 final rounds is where Spinarak will start playing mind games with you and will either start dropping the log right away, or it'll take what feels like an eternity to drop the log. Eager Eevee. Everyone is Eevee in this minigame as you circle around a suspicious wooden lid held down by an Aipom for multiple rounds. When Aipom lifts the lid, you'll find one of 4 different items underneath that you must race to and retrieve before the other Eevee. Most of the items are fruit, which will earn you a set amount of points. However, the 4th item is a Pineco, and if you touch it, you blow up and have to skip your next turn. You dash towards the fruit with the A button, and you can do a fake out with the B button to trick your opponents. And watch out for Aipom, because it also tries to psych out players by lifting the lid and then closing it quickly. The player with the highest score after all the rounds wins. Egg Emergency. You'll play as a Mother Chansey in this minigame, where your objective is to use the L and R buttons to move side to side and collect 100 eggs that are falling from the sky. All to the most eloquent song you'll ever hear. But watch out, because Voltorb can also fall down, and if you touch one, you get hit with an electric shock and drop 5 of your eggs you've already collected. And in higher difficulties, not only does the amount of Voltorb increase, but also the speed at which eggs drop. Once all 100 eggs have been dropped, the player who collected the most eggs wins, and your Chansey will celebrate by throwing all of the eggs you collected into the river. Barrier Ball. It's basically Pong with 4 players, but you play as Mr. Mime, who are using the move Barrier and bouncing around Pokeballs. The objective is to score a goal on the other players. Each goal will earn you 1 point, but if another player scores a goal against your area, then you'll lose 1 point. If the Pokeball touches your barrier, it will simply bounce off of it, but if you hit the A button as it touches the barrier, you will launch the Pokeball back faster and harder. The longer a Pokeball is in play, the more Pokeballs will be added, and whoever has the most points once time is up, or whoever is the first to score 5 goals, wins the game. Topsy-Turvy. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! 4 Hitmontop duke it out and spin around in a ring to see who's the top Hitmontop. Your goal is to knock out any of your opponents by attacking with Rapid Spin out of the ring 5 times to win the game. And if you couldn't tell already, not only is this my #1 pick because I love Hitmontop, but it's also just Beyblade, and I love Beyblade. Cue the theme song! Thank you guys for watching my video, and if you're watching this on its upload date, thank you very much for spending my birthday with me. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment down below and let me know about your favorite Stadium minigames, and make sure to check out all my links in the description. And one last thing, I've actually started a second channel called Danny64's Disk Drive. The link to it will be in the description as well, but it's where I'll be uploading playthroughs and other kinds of videos that I don't want clogging up the main channel. So make sure to check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.